How's it going, YouTube? This is RID Sessa here with a review of Transformers Prime Deluxe Class Arcee. To start off, I enjoy her character somewhat. Sometimes she seems too mom-like in some of the episodes, and honestly, she does remind me of my own mother. So I guess that's kind of a downer, but other than that, she's an awesome character in the series. I do enjoy her most of the time. Um, when she's not trying to parent Jack or telling him to be safe and blah blah blah. Um, so I do like her character in the new cartoons. Yeah, and this vehicle mode, I gave it a 9. I think it's a little biased because I do ride a street bike, so I guess it kind of works for me, because I do like the street bike look. I like that look of bike. Yeah, it looks like the one I ride, so I tend to it tends to like pull on my heartstrings. I guess you could say that. Yeah, the one thing I don't like about it is I don't know if I have it mistransformed or what, but her hands don't seem to want to go in right, or how they should. I I think that area back there should be a little more cleaned up, and this wheel should probably go up a little more. If I have it mistransformed in some way, someone please tell me, because that really irritates me. One of the other cool things about this robot or vehicle mode, sorry about that, is that she comes with this little kickstand that pops out, and if you choose to display her in her robot vehicle mode, you can have her on her kickstand. So that's really helpful. You don't have to have some special stand for her to sit on. So that was nice. She does come with this gigantic weapon. It does go on in vehicle mode into these little ports in her on her front tire. It can't go on like this. You have to spin the blade around, and then it'll fit. And to be quite honest, I'm not a big fan of it. I don't. It just looks ridiculous. Yeah, I choose to keep it off in this mode. In my opinion, it looks better. Now mold. I do like this mold. I think it's really nice. The handlebars, the mirrors, the windscreen, all of it's really nice. She even has like foot pegs and rims and all that fancy mumbo jumbo. So it is a really nice mold. The only thing I don't particularly like is the exposed screws here and there, but that's nothing to complain about. If any of you have seen my Dirt Boss review, that is an example of when exposed screws really bothers me. Yeah, so if you haven't seen that, I'll put a link down below, and you guys can check that out. The paint, I gave it a 7. It's a nice paint scheme. It's just a little bland and boring, in my opinion. The silver kind of breaks it up, but other than that, it's just blue, and it has some black accents here and there, but it is show accurate, but I don't think it's the same shade of blue that she is in the in the cartoons. So I would have liked to see a darker shade of blue, I guess, or something. So, I don't know, something to make it pop a little more, because it is kind of bland. The transformation, I give it a 7. It's a nice transformation. I don't like it, and I don't not like it. Um, yeah, it's okay. Now, before I get her transformed, let me break out my trusty old Bumblebee for a size comparison. And here she is next to Bumblebee, and you can see they are both deluxe class figures, and they are a bit out of proportion. Usually street bikes aren't bigger than cars, but they do even out in size in the robot modes, so that's nothing to really complain about, because you don't really see them in vehicle mode too often. So I'm gonna get her transformed, and I'll be back.